You know, War Tycoon would not be War Tycoon without some balance changes every single update, and today I will be walking you through all of them, and unfortunately enough, we do not have an update log as of right now. However, I found out most of the most important changes that were made, which will be included in the next update log. So the first change which was actually made in this brand new update is that the normal mouse has actually been nerfed in terms of speed by exactly 5. So it used to be able to go up to 35 on its base speed, and now it's able to go up to 30. So as you guys can see, it only can be upgraded by 9 speed if you guys are going to be fully maxing it out. Anyway, the next change which was also made is that the T-72 Moderna's turret elevation has actually been fixed. As you guys remember, we used to not be able to lift the turret, pretty much barely used to be able to lift it, but now as you guys can see, you can aim the turret much higher, so you guys are actually going to be able to shoot planes out of the sky, and I'm actually really glad about this, because this is one of the things that people do love to use tanks for. Anyway, another set of changes which was also made is that the Challenger 2 Black Knight has also received exactly the same change, and it's now going to be able to aim a lot higher, just like the developers have wanted. And I don't know how this actually slipped for last update, but the Challenger was maybe able to lift its cannon maybe this much, which was pretty realistic, but in War Tycoon, people don't really care about the realism as much, because they want the vehicles to be just a lot more fun to use, and just a better turret elevation has also been made for this tank. So I'm really glad about this. You guys have all the Challenger fans out there who finally be able to snipe planes out of the sky once again. Anyway, the next change which was made is that War Tycoon has decided to change the APS charges by just a little bit on pretty much every single tank. So let me quickly walk you through all the charges that have been changed in this update, and there has been a few nerfs. So, the Challenger 2 Black Knight used to have exactly 6 charges and now has exactly 5. Now, the Abrams X used to have exactly 5, now it has 4. The T-40 Armada has stayed at 3, the M1 Abrams has been nerfed from 4 to 3, and now let's move into a lot more other tanks which have also been changed. So the Leopard has stayed at exactly 3 charges, the PLO-1 has been nerfed from 4 to 3, and the KF-51 Panther has also been nerfed from 4 to 3. Anyway, for a time being, that were all the balance changes that were made. I believe the developers are currently trying to tackle the problem of the APS being quite powerful, and I think this is actually a very fair idea, and nerfing the APS count was actually pretty good until they do actually implement some kind of change which I recently recommended, and that has to be the success rate. Anyway, I'll see you guys next in this video. Have a great day, and thanks so much to my channel members.